Hey guys, welcome back to BackPocketGameReviews, and boy do I have a treat. We're about to unbox the Switch. Got it. It's right here. It only took me forever to move through the line at Best Buy, because evidently their pre-order line took longer than their non-pre-order line, because everyone had multiple orders. By the way, doesn't look like there's any kind of tape on the edges. It's just a pop-open box. I guess it's pretty normal for... Oh my. Oh my. They got the Joy-Cons in here. Nicely. They're individually wrapped. So if you know the wrapper was tampered with at all, don't eat them. Because evidently people like to eat things like Switch game cards. Obviously, that's how things work in this world. I mean, maybe I could be the first one to taste the Switch. No. Which, this is individually wrapped as well. I mean, that feels... It's not as heavy as I thought it was going to be. Like, by any means. I thought it was going to be much heavier. Wow, people are making it sound like it was really hard to get these things in and out. It's pretty simple. I mean, they were like people talking about, oh, I cut myself on mine. If you cut yourself on this, you're just impaired mentally. Slides right in. Like, I'm almost shocked with how easy those slide in and out, that it's able to support the weight of the console. Oh, and here's the Joy-Con cradle where you slide them in. This is the non-charging one, which I'm not too concerned about that whole charging cradle thing. It comes with an HDMI cable. For those of you who don't already own 40 of them, I do. I have like literally a million HDMI cables, a AC adapter, and it is a USB Type-C. Pretty big adapter. Like, really don't think it should take that much power to power this thing since it's USB Type-C, but could be wrong. Maybe it has a surge protector built into it. Oh man, here's the dock. There's the dock. Man. Not really a lot of like girth to the dock. A couple USB ports. So it's got two USBs right here. What appears to be a fan on the side. But it looks like the side door pops open. So yeah, it pops open to hide the cables and stream the cables to the back. And it has a USB 3.0. Which is nice. So that means you can plug in like nice big old flash drive in there. A AC adapter, so that's where the AC adapter goes, and then the HDMI, and then it filters it all through the back side here, through this little jack in the back. Let's see. So that's pretty much everything in the box outside of like the warranty and the sign that probably says please don't eat this. Really don't think that's something people needed to be told, but oh, do the Switch cartridges taste bad? Yeah, plastic tastes bad. In case you weren't aware. So that's the Switch itself. We also got the Pro controller. And then my case for the Switch is actually coming tomorrow. I got the Zelda Tunic case. No tape on the console, but the tape the Pro controller. By the way, it's really late, so if I seem tired to you, it's because I am. Stayed up till 5 a.m. last night watching Rome on HBO. Which, by the way, spoiler alert, they killed Julius Caesar. I will keep recycling that joke until I'm sure everyone has heard it, because I think it's hilarious. It's a really good TV show, by the way. If you haven't watched it and you're looking for something to take your time up until Game of Thrones comes back. Alright, so Man, they really wedged that guy in there. Oh, yeah. Some of you are probably going to hate this controller because it feels almost identical to an Xbox controller, just slightly different. Pretty comfy. Pretty nice. It's got a USB Type-C charging at the top, so we are in the future. USB Type-C is pretty much what everything is going to be now. And it also comes with a USB Type-C cable to charge it, so I wonder if my wall chargers for my phone, I can just use this to charge the tablet rather than buying another adapter for on the go. I don't really know how much I'm going to get to actually play on the go. And I want to open the games because I want to see the size of the cartridge. They're pretty small. I mean, it's like SD card size, but a little thicker from what I've seen. That is pretty accurate. Actually, it's more like a Memory Stick Pro Duo. Man, that's got some really long pin connectors. So there's the back side there. Those are the pins where it actually reads the information off of it. It's pretty long. Like, that's a lot of... I bet you this card's fast. It's probably wicked fast. That's 1-2 switch, by the way. 1-2 switch. I was going to pick up Bomberman. Like, I had my hands on Bomberman, and I was just like, oh... I'm boycotting Konami, by the way. There aren't really a lot of games out, and I'm not a huge indie guy. So I was sitting there, and I was like, I could get Bomberman. I haven't played a Bomberman game in a really long time. But I couldn't bring myself to do it. Not after how they treated Kojima. That was just... couldn't do it. If I can get this open. This is Breath of the Wild, by the way. So 1-2 Switch and Breath of the Wild are the two games that I currently have. Alright. Guess what? The cartridge looks identical. Some of you are probably going to be pretty hurt about this too, but there's no like pamphlet or manual. That's non-existent. Long gone are the days of the manuals. Also, there are a couple people buying like the Zelda strategy guide. I've never really gotten into strategy guides, especially now that we're in the era of YouTube. If I want to find out how to beat something, I can probably find it on YouTube. And I'd rather see someone else do it than try to read through it, because reading through doesn't always do justice to what you're trying to find. But guys, that was my Switch unboxing. I'm going to have a lot of Switch content going up for you soon. Actually, let's try these Joy-Cons, which are so hard to remove. Says every freaking review that I've read. Put it in the Joy-Con cradle. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, and that one they snap nicely in. That was a little bit more firm. I'm not gonna lie, the buttons on the Joy-Cons feel really small to me. The buttons on the Pro controller feel really good to me. Even the joysticks feel a little weird on the Joy-Cons. We'll find out. I mean, it might just be the way it... Alright, so the part that sucks, evident. Nope, there's just a little button on the back you have to hit to release it. That's it. So these little buttons right here on the back, right by the trigger, that's where you have to press to release the Joy-Con. Alright, I just wasn't pressing down hard enough. Still not hard to remove, so I don't really understand how people were complaining about this. Pretty nice looking. I mean, the build quality's pretty good. A lot of people were complaining about that kickstand. There's a video on CNET that if you go and watch, it's a guy like wobbling it, knocking it over out of the kickstand. It's like, well, obviously if you wobble it out of the kickstand, it's going to fall over. How many times are people sitting here wobbling it? I just need the desk a couple times it didn't fall over. So I'm not drastically concerned. But you should watch the CNET video. It's pretty ridiculous. Build quality feels really nice. I mean, Nintendo normally feels nice. They feel like Apple products almost, typically, when you hold them. So, that doesn't really surprise me. Evidently, people really need tutorials on how to remove these, because it's as simple as pressing down this button. But everyone was like, oh, I cut my fingernail on my hand trying to... What? There you go, guys. There's my Switch unboxing. I'm pretty excited. I may live stream some Twitch games or Switch games or whatever they're called. But yeah, I'll have plenty more content coming for you soon. I didn't see the wrist straps. I thought the wrist straps were supposed to be in this thing too. For the, I mean, that's what they show on there. I think I missed some stuff. I did. I sure did. It's because I'm tired. That's the only reason why that happened. But this way it doesn't turn out like a Wiimote and go flying into a TV. Because evidently people can't hold on to things either. I'm sure there's an exact way that these go on and they don't fit both, but that'll be talked about probably in another video. So guys, I'll have plenty more content coming for you soon. I have a State of the Channel video, which I'll announce the Gleam winner giveaways. I'll give my shout outs to my Patreon members, all that stuff. I have plenty of stuff coming for you. I'm going to set this up and depending on how long the update takes, maybe fall asleep. So, but plenty more content coming for you soon, guys, and we'll see you later.